Where are you forcing control because you do not like what is unfolding? Hello, hello. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. This is Soul Whispers with Michelle. I'm so happy to have you here with me. This is a soul-led message, so if it doesn't resonate deep within, or if you're fighting with this message in any sort of way, please leave it behind for the souls that it is meant to find. May love hold you, may truth guide you, and may you be released from whatever is not yours, and so it is. So that is an interesting thing. What are you trying to control because you don't like what's happening? So it's interesting because the way that question comes off right away gives me the feeling of what is it that you're doing? Like, how are you trying to control the situation? How are you trying to control the situation? Direction. Now that makes sense. That is super interesting. The reason I'm saying that is because it gives this feeling that what you're doing to control that needs to stop is let it go the direction it's going. Now, I'm curious, why is it making you uncomfortable? Why is the direction making you uncomfortable? Why is the direction you're going making you uncomfortable? We have observe. When this card comes up for me, there's something going on in the subconscious, okay, that you need to be aware of. So there's a direction that you are trying to control something in particular. If you know, this message is for you because you will already know what it is that you're trying to control. All right. And you will also resonate with the fact that you're trying to control it because of something underneath. It's like you're not seeing, or you're not liking where it's going, or there's something about the direction it's going that you do not like and is causing you anxiety underneath. Ooh, I just want to see that. Conquer. We have conquer coming out. I feel like you need it. It feels like almost in a way you need to conquer that fear. But we need to reach it first. I need the energy that is causing the anxiety. What is the energy that's causing this collective the anxiety? We got control again. Plus, this is a surfer. All right, so interesting, because it's like right away I was getting here is there's a lot of waves, and you don't like the waves. You don't like the up and down, the up and down. And the conquer that seems to be coming out with it feels like it's again, you training your nervous system for the up and down. Okay, there's something here about well, I know that life goes up and down. Like everything works in seasons and cycles. And I think that's important for you. And it seems as though that causes anxiety because perhaps when you get to a certain point in a cycle, that's a trigger for you, but you always end up coming out of it. But I think there's something in there for you to observe with that, is you do always come out of it, even though you get very anxious when it comes. Yeah, and there's also this feeling with this, with the waves, is like it is divinely led. Like I'm seeing like this path that's like, this is your purpose, this is your soul's journey, and you're always going to be safe and like safely held within these boundaries. Like we're not going to let you fall off, we're not going to let you fall, even though it may feel like that. But that's the alignment meant to keep you going to this path. And again, it just feels like part of that path is understanding that it always moves in cycles. There seems to always be an up and down, and you shifting things when they start going down is really just because you're trying to control, like something is wrong, and it's not. It's just, that's just the cycle. That just seems like, all right, let's see. I am curious with the tarot. What season of life is this collective in? We have the Page of Wands. And again, we have another path here. It's going down this path, even though, the Page is the youngest of all of the court cards, as I call them. And he or she is a little bit more immature. So it feels like the season life you're in is beginning stages of walking this passionate journey. You're exploring, you're more curious. It's time to be a little bit more fearful, because it seems like this path is going to grow into something else. And it does seem that it will be more stable. So that, yes, there's still going to be the up and down waves, but it's not going to be as drastic for you. In part, I feel like it's because your nervous system is going to become accustomed to that wave, so it's not going to influence you as much. But also because you're going to, and this is part of it, because you're going to mature over, like this is a season of you maturing through this process, so to speak. Let's see what you're moving towards. Ooh, something very fulfilling. I like that. When the Nine of Cups comes out. Yeah, it's like you're having to leave the other path behind that wasn't as fulfilling, and to go down this one. Okay, let's see what you're moving away from. What is this collective movement? Yeah. I'm going to leave this here because this just feels the anxiety, and this is what I was talking about. In part, it's because with this card, it's like you have the owl, which is known for observing, coming out in dark. And then you've got that water underneath there, which is that subconscious that, and I notice that it's not smooth, right? Like there's ripples in there. So there's an unsteadiness, and that's what this feels like, but you're moving away from that. You're moving away from that. And I feel like it's more towards this, right? Yes, you can be in here and be anxious and all the things, but you can also see that this is a new day. You survived the night, and I just get the feeling of you becoming more and more calm through the ups and downs in life. All right. If you felt seen, if you felt supported, I ask that you reciprocate. My Venmo and PayPal are located in the description. If you'd like to support me back in a free way, this is liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel will help do just that, and also allow people to receive these messages at a greater pace, so to speak. Anyhow and anyway. All right, my friends, until the next whisper.